Well, 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 if it isn't the same guy you've been watching, maybe, for quite some time now. This is Madman, your host body, and this is Maddened Ring, episode whatever. So we're here in Sellia Crystal Tunnel because I realized we never did this boss, and it's a pain in the ass, so it should make for some great rage-filled content. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's extremely boring because we win immediately. I just killed the fucking tree avatar here, which was a pain in the ass. I didn't record it because it's the same boss that is just cloned everywhere else. It was a bit of a pain, but it wasn't exciting. So hopefully this will be. The trick is to fight him on the horse and just don't get greedy. Just run in and get like 2 hits and then run away, and you know you gotta dodge the Scarlet Rot attack. It's a whole thing. Now can we get a bunch of free hits in on you right away? We can. Ooh, very nice. Ooh. Oh, yes, the stagger. Holy shit. Can we even get to his face? Okay, we can't even get to it. Bad design. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes it just goes well. Somber stone mine. Ooh, we need that. Is that not an ingredient? God damn it. Alright, well, that was quick. Let's get the fudge out of here. I did have a plan for what we would do if we beat the boss that quickly. What we will do now is a couple other things we left unfinished here. We killed the knight guy in there. What did we not do in here? We didn't do the town of sorcery area. And we haven't gone up into this zone yet. So why don't we do that? Some comfy sorcerer killing. Nothing I love than killing sorcerers. Okay, let's rest. Whoa. There it is. Your comment is shining so brightly, sir, I confused it for an actual useful thing. Alright, let's, for fun, put on the Bonkinator here. I've been trying to farm for the upgraded version of this axe, which is basically, you get it off these skeletons, and it's kind of a pain in the ass because they don't spawn very reliably or very often. They are, there's like spawns of 1 at a time in a couple places, and it's just annoying because you have to keep running back to the bonfire that's nearby, whichever one you choose. There's like 3 areas you can farm. They're all about the same in terms of how shitty they are. The Executioner's Great Axe, that's what it's called. Has the best reach of any of the axes, and it's, I think, about as fast as this one. We'll see if I like it better or not. It's supposed to be sort of objectively the best. The best poleaxe, 2-handed axe in the game. According to the IGN strategy guide, it's the weapon we should be using. And because we have access to the mountaintops of the giants, or we're about to, we don't have to worry too much about smithing stones anymore because we can get stuff up to like plus 20 just by buying shit. And we have a ton of souls to waste. So we'll be doing that. Oh, hello, sir. Get back here, you cheeky little thing. I also need to get the silver scarab. We need to grab that, too. The one that increases item discovery. So if we can get through this crappy little hovel here relatively easily, I think that's what we'll do next. Unless that scarab is in, like, the mountaintops of the giants, in which case, well, you know, we're not going to do that right now. Because I'd have to spend 40 minutes getting to the place. Oh, a heckin' doge. Can you pet it in the game? Yes, we just did. Gave it a good hard pet. Hard petting. Heavy petting, as they called it in the 50s. But now it refers to something very different. Just want to kill these guys so that when we're jumping around on the rooftops, we don't get sniped by them. They're relatively annoying. And I already have all your giant dad heads, sir. I don't really need any more. Okay. Another dog over here? No, we have you. Dog ahead, am I right? Your sorcery is no match for my large piece of rock. On a stick. Alright, so we gotta open up these doors, but I think there's still a few miscreants in here that we have to deal with. There's some guys on the roofs, but they're not too big of a threat. Of course, I say that now, and watch me die to them. Is there an item back here? Is there anything back here? No. Memed once again. I gotta say, this is not a bad looking town. I mean, it is a ruin, but for the, you know, relatively speaking, compared to a lot of other places in this game, this place, all you have to do is clear this rubble from the streets and, you know, cut down a few of these roots, and it wouldn't be too bad. Like, you know, you could actually make this into a livable area. Maybe that's why there's still quote-unquote people here. I mean, everybody's an undead, weird ghost, whatever the fuck in this, but these people seem relatively well off. The Scarlet Rot has obviously fucked with their whole community and way of life, but, you know, they seem to be not doing too bad relative to, like, other places nearby. Like, this place is one of the least fucked up and destroyed I've seen. So if you're planning on moving here, Elden Ring Real Estate, this is the town, Sellia Crystal Town. Wonderful, ancient, mid-shattering houses with a few occupants, but most are friendly, except the guys on the roofs. And if you need roofing done, I can give you a guy to call. The locals are a little bit colorful. In the streets, you might find some vagrants, homeless people, of course. But, you know, other than that, you know, what city doesn't have a homeless problem these days? Everybody does. Everywhere does. Now, oh, let's grab whatever that is. Probably a piece of junk item. Yeah. Okay, so now what we have to do is head over to the opening gateway and yeet our way up there. Okay, at least I think that's what we have to do. There's 3 little braziers we have to light, and then once we've done that, basically, we have access to all the little cheeky, juicy, chocolatey Easter egg candies in here. Can I even get to that point? No. Okay, we gotta go up here, I guess. I know there's one of them on this tower. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Nope, I'm an idiot. Alright. Instead, we will head over here. Hello, my friend. Goodbye. Now, okay, let's grab this dude up here so he doesn't present any issues in the future. And then I think we'll... There's a scarab here that drops something, but it's one of those ones that fucking teleports around, and it's just asinine to get, so we probably won't get him. I'll probably do that off camera. I'll go and grab any ashes of war or other shit that I missed. It's just not interesting content, not for me anyway. I do it while I watch other shit. Okay. I rewatch my old videos to make sure they're actually funny. Unfortunately, I've come to the conclusion they're not. Fucking get up there, you fucker. Yeah, so after this, like I said, we will look into where to get the scarab, and then I'm pretty sure there's some boss type shit up here, up the hill. That's what I'm gonna do really after this. If my controller will stay connected, which it won't. Piece of crap, man. I don't know what causes that, what triggers it. There's no like logic to it. It just randomly fucking disconnects. Light the flames for the Olympic Games. Okay, let's grab this thing. Must be something half decent. What is this? Oh, it's a Stoneswood key. Yes. Very cool. How did I miss killing you, my shitty little friend? How dare you? 2 for 1. These guys don't respawn, do they? Am I fucking hallucinating shit? I thought we killed all those guys. Whatever, we'll kill them as many times as it takes. Fucking Elden Ring Terminator, man. Okay, there's a couple more cheeky items over here. There's one on a balcony somewhere. Where the fuck is that one? See, it's this stupid fucking thing. See, he just jumps around like a dick. I'm not gonna bother with you, my friend. I was like, if we can get him in one hit, that'd be cool, but probably won't happen. Let's grab whatever this is. I think it's a weapon. Ah, yes, the Staff of Loss. Is this Loss? Okay, and then the last little tower here. I've completely forgotten what these unlock. It's some kind of like weird little area up there. But I think you can jump down to it too if you're clever enough. There's a bunch of really fucking difficult skeleton dudes up there. Does that open up everything? Good. Okay, now there's some chests we have to grab. And then after that, we're basically done with sellia. Why can't I get on my fucking horse? You're not in the horse zone. Okay, so the first couple of areas that open up, I think, are over... Well, they all open up at once. There's a bunch of shit here. There's at least one back here. Yes, very good. A bunch of mage crap that we'll probably never use. Again, I might level arcane. I don't know. I don't know if I like the weapons used in that bleed build. I think also you need to do New Game Plus in order to get 2 of whatever the great... They're what are they called? They're the double-bladed swords. That's the weapons that this arcane strength bleed build uses. And you can use 2 different ones, and they work essentially the same if you're not in New Game Plus. But yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of want to do the New Game. Maybe we'll do that for New Game Plus. Hell, maybe we'll switch up our build for that. Who knows? Grab this painting, yeah? Art theft during a war in a war zone? That's never been done before. The Nazis didn't do that in Sweden and steal a whole bunch of European shit. Alright. One thing I learned that was kind of nuts is the statue of David by Michelangelo. They fucking encased it in, like, this stone sarcophagus for the duration of World War II because they were like, well, this country's involved in a war and this is, like, our most precious piece of art out of everything here. And it'd be really shitty if something happened to it. So they built this, like, weird stone casing all around the whole thing that they were hoping would save it from being destroyed by bombs. And it did, apparently, work. So that's kind of a neat bit of art history trivia for you. Yeah. I don't know why people watch this. You got better things to do with your lives. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a boss there. I have no fucking clue who that is. What we're going to do is we're going to check up the hill first. There's a site of grace we didn't get. We got it in our last playthrough, but we're not going to talk about what happened to that save. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking golden sneeds. Let's take it. Okay. So there's a bunch of fucking skeletons up here, and they are not fun customers. That was really stupid. I guess we'll have to fucking use that grease up for a sec here. I just want to see if I can do more damage to them. The first time I tried fighting these guys, I got my ass handed to me because they have a ton of health. Okay, we're good. It's this asshole with his pick of destiny, whatever the fuck that weapon is. Yeah, we're gonna make sure you die first, my friend. This guy is not as much of a threat. Okay. Very epic. I don't think there's anything to get up here. You can hop around up there and play around, but you can't really get any items. There's nothing really up there. As far as I know. Oh, I mean, we have to check. Where are my other skeleton friends? Are you up the hill further? I forgot where you are. Let's just go check before we get the site of grace and reset everything. Oh, there's a guy. See, he, I think, has our Executioner's Great Axe. He totally does. Can you fucking hit the guy who just killed? Thank you. This weapon's rather cumbersome, but I do like it. We didn't get the Great Axe, so F's in the chat. We do want that. I do want to test if that's better for me, personally. I don't care if it's better objectively. I care if I enjoy playing the fucking game with it. So we'll see if that's the case. If not... Oh, the Magic 8 Ball. Very epic. Very epic and cool. Another one. Ooh. I'm turning into Mrs. fucking Doubtfire here. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, hello. And goodbye. Hello, goodbye, Alvidas, and good night. I had to sing that one time in a play in high school. What the fuck, man? Are you? Do you have my axe? No, you're just a plebeian with a little toothpick weapon that I have no use for whatsoever. Marvel as I kill skeletons for 6 hours. This is the content you all want to see, I'm sure. Just start randomly screaming about nothing, like, ah, I'm so mad! Are you not entertained? Holy shit, there's a whole church up here. Did we not even talk to this chick? I didn't even come up here. I was like, well, guys, we're almost done with Caelid. I fucked around and did everything. That's this game for the first, like, 200 hours you play it. You're like, oh, I missed this. I missed this. I missed this. I don't mind it. I think it's fun, but holy shit, there's a lot of content in this. Yeah, here she is. It's our epic, period wife. She's got her arm period. That's a little known fact about women, is their arms also bleed. Oh, can you fuck off, man? So used to killing the skeletons, I was like, okay, now I have to kill you again. Right, let's grab this. We can never have enough of those. Oh, this poor thing. I got the clap. I've been going to 1920s themed bars and blowing men. Can we not use the needle on her? Okay, we have the golden needle of whatever. We have like 2 of them. I guess we don't have the right one. Alright. Well, we better go try this boss, because this video is going to suck ass if we don't. So I'm going to grab a few goodies that are around here. I think there's an Arteria leaf, which are very fucking rare in this game. The rare Arteria leaf only grows in certain graveyards. It needs the presence of blood underground in order to flourish. Like many plants, it does well if the soil is actually saturated with blood. It has all the nutrients and chemicals that you could possibly need. That's why bone meal and other sort of animal products have been used for centuries to grow plants. Plants are essentially feeding off of us meat and carbon-based creatures. They're sort of like parasites, and I would much rather live in a sterilized spaceship world with no plants whatsoever except plastic ones. Because if you really look into what plants do and how they work, they're kind of creepy. It's like everything. If you look into anything a lot, you'll get creeped out eventually. Like, that's the whole sort of Faustian bargain of knowledge. It really is real. Like, you will eventually, like, creep yourself out if you learn enough about anything. It's like, for example, these land octopi have faces that actually function more like cloaca. The face that you're actually hitting is actually the anus. The face is concealed within the tentacles. Speaking of fucking octopi, if you want to know some weird shit about them, they have, each tentacle has its own separate brain. So if you ever doubted that octopi came here frozen as eggs in comets from Europa or some other planet, that should convince you that they're not from here. They don't obey any, they don't occupy, rather, any position on any taxonomic trees that we've been able to suss out from life on Earth. Like, they actually don't. They just don't seem to fit. They seem to have popped into the evolutionary record out of nowhere. They are very fucking strange. So again, if you ever doubted octopi are fucking aliens. Oh, hello, sir. Can you drop your axe, please? I would really appreciate it if you did. This is totally the guy, right, to farm for this, because the site of grace in the church is pretty close. That's definitely the guy to do it. I should mark that on my map. Ah, the red sunset of rotted Caelid. So putrid and horrible. I'll never come here again once we're finished. Now, I think there's a guy up here guarding some crappy item, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay, let's grab him, and then let's go fight that fucking boss. And hopefully win. Goodbye, sir. It's been very nice meeting you. Take some beast blood. I don't know why you were guarding that. It's rather easy to farm. Should we go up this thing? Why the hell not? Let's see what the fuck's up here. Pretty sure we already did this. I think there's a bunch of smithing stones and shit up on top of this. Yep, we got them. We got them, boys. Smithing stones achieved. Looks so fucking comical bouncing around on this fucking chunky-ass steed with a giant brick. I usually don't like that type of comical shit where it's like, look, guys, the sword is twice as big as him, but I don't know. This game, it just somehow works. It's just kind of, I don't know, I just don't give a shit because it's fun. It's the real truth. Okay. I have no memory of what boss is in here.
I have no memory of this place. When in doubt, always follow your nose.
Again, more Lord of the Rings quotes no one will get. Watch the damn series if you want to get my quotes. I'm not going to stop quoting it. I fucking love that series, man. The first 3 movies are goddamn national treasure masterpieces. The third one's kind of not as good as the first 2, but if you're going to watch them, the first 2 are fucking amazing. And then the thing about the cuts of those movies, too, is the extended cuts of 1... The extended cut of 1 is the only one worth watching. 2 adds a bunch of shit that should have been cut. There's like a bunch of crap with the Ents that makes you want to gouge your eyes out. It's so fucking boring. It's like all it is just Pippin and Merry and the Ents jacking each other off for 45 minutes. It's like, holy fuck, get this content out of my face. But the extended edition of the first movie is terrific, and the extended edition of 3 is better than the extended edition of 2. It adds back a bunch of other stuff that's kind of neat, but it also has some really cringe shit with the ghosts and with Gimli that really didn't need to be included. It really should have been cut. Now, I have no fucking clue who this is, so we're just going to grease our ass up. We're going to two-hand, we're going to drink our Isaac Newton juice, and we're going to see what there is to see. Okay. These perfumers or something? It's like that weird guy who's obsessed with perfumes. Smell you later, motherfucker. Oh!
Put that in your perfume bottle and spray it. Spray me with your scent. Mark me. I want to smell like you.
Alright, let's get over here and see what our epic reward is. Probably a magic item we'll never use. Let's check. Ah, yes, I was correct. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that episode completed, we are going to say adieu. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we may or may not go for the Silver Scarab, or we'll just do more random low-level bosses before getting to the Mountaintops of the Giants, which I'm kind of putting off because, you know, once you get to that area, you're almost at the end of the game. I never want to be done this game. I love it. But that's the nature of things, you know? Things begin, things end. Over and over again, forever. Back and forth, forever. Anyway, hope you're doing well in your life. Hug a loved one. Have a glass of water. Don't jack off too much. Those are my top 3 pieces of advice. Anyway, guys. Peace out.